Welcome back. It's time now for Media Watch. James Creedon joins us. James, much reaction to Greece and the events there? General strike, riots in the streets?
Absolutely. Today, Mark, if you look on the Storyful website, which basically does my job for me, it brings together tweets and videos online so I can kind of sit back and have a coffee, basically. Well, not quite. But in any case, you can see that they brought together Athens protests descended into heavy clashes, and they've been basically scouring the web and looking for kind of pertinent tweets. People saying that still on the streets of Athens, you've got the smell of tear gas which permeates the air, and right throughout the day it was very interesting to follow what people were saying. Even back to earlier this afternoon, I've put on my gear, sometime Ripon for the skin, swimming mask for the eyes, and surgical mask to breathe. So that was somebody getting ready to go out into that very heated and tense climate today in Athens. You've also got another tweet there talking about how, yes, there were some people who perhaps were intending to be violent today at those protests, but the vast majority of protesters, according to this Twitter person, wanted to be peaceful, and indeed 40 or 50 black-clad demonstrators were driven from the square by protesters this morning, according to one eyewitness statement. So a lot of different tweets, talking about various incidents throughout the day. In terms of the press coverage, the Financial Times has been saying that all eyes on Greece now, and fund managers are expecting a Greek default in early 2012. That according to a survey by the Bank of America Merrill Lynch. So increasing, I suppose, skepticism about Greece, I suppose, sticking to repaying its debts. Everyone thinks now it is going to be a default. One article I found pretty interesting, Mark, just to finish on Greece. This is in the New Scientist, revealed the capitalist network that runs the world. And this was an article that was tweeted by somebody who was involved in the Greek riots. What they've done here is it's the first kind of empirical study which shows the concentration of money and power in a small number of companies around the world. According to this study, which was conducted by three mathematicians in Switzerland, 1,318 transnational corporations have a massive concentration of the world's revenues. So they're using this, I suppose, people demonstrating in Greece and elsewhere, to say, look, it's not just our ideology. This is an empirical study pointing to what we're saying, that the capitalist system is, basically corrupt as far as they see it.
Yeah, it's funny. I think my grandmother had a saying which probably sums that up: money goes to money.
Money goes to money.
It's that kind of thing. The rich get richer and
that's right. Struggle. And that's what a lot of people on the streets of Athens are complaining about.
Indeed. So that's still going on, and obviously lots of reaction online to that. Another big story here in France, of course, and probably spreading like wildfire, is the presidential baby, Carla Bruni Sarkozy, of course, in a Swiss Paris clinic, expecting. Well,
over in La Mouette.
Giving birth.
Right. Who knows?
Nicolas Sarkozy, though, off to Frankfurt for a meeting.
He had very important things to do in Frankfurt, over looking after the global economy. Lots of dividing your life between the personal and the, I suppose, what would you say?
Public life.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the tweet that everyone has been talking about. Carla Bruni has given birth to a girl. That is Europe 1 Radio, one of the big radio stations here in France. Also BFM Television, that's one of the rolling news channels here. They've also come out with it. So that's two pretty respectable news outfits in France, saying she did give birth and it's a girl. Now, it hasn't been confirmed by the Elysee just yet, but this has been a big topic of discussion today across the social media. Carla Bruni, endless speculation about her having given birth on Twitter. That's what they're saying there. This is going back for weeks now, and this is one tweet, for example, that came out last week. Pal Sarkozy is Nicolas Sarkozy's father, and this particular person put a tweet up saying that according to Pal Sarkozy, the birth had taken place. That was all disproven. So there's been speculation going on and on and on. Le Figaro was the first media to come out with this news this morning, and just very quickly, the Nouvel Observateur saying, can we just be delivered, ha ha ha, from this story? We're sick of it.
Okay, as we're talking on the wire service here in front of me, Nicolas Sarkozy and wife, welcome baby girl. Sources. There we go.
All right.
So we don't know. Well, it's still only sources. It's not confirmed. Anyway.
Perhaps sometime by tomorrow we'll find out what's really happening.
Good luck to them. That's all we can say from all of us here. James, thank you very much indeed. James Creedon with Media Watch. Stay with us. We've got more to come, of course. Lots of news. We've got culture. We've got sport. Sport includes Marseille versus Arsenal in the Champions League. Two teams hoping to shake off dismal domestic form and shine in Europe's premier club competition. Stay with us.